Hello guys and welcome to the Season 5 NRSL Universal Cup Series Chase Race number 6 here at Texas Motor Speedway. In the daytime conditions today. We were in the nighttime for the Xfinity and now we're here for the daytime racing here at Texas for the Chase race here. And I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen. Now, we actually tried to use the nighttime version on the Cup, but for some apparent reason the bunching where they did the start and the restart were way too far back and it just caused a huge separation. So hopefully this will fix it, the keyword fix. Now we'll have to look again with the different track and all that, but we shall see though. Anyways, on the pole for this race is Ian Dutta. Second is JT Bryan, excuse me. Third, Stephen Pollard third. Let's actually go PVT. It's a lot easier there. Fourth, Alex Ferranti. Fifth, Michael Norman. Sixth, RJ Bishop. Seventh, Cody Lamas. Eighth, Paul Barber. Ninth, Anthony Richardson. In the top 10, Jackie Tang. Here's just your starting lineup from 11 to 12 on back. And you can see all the faces around here and all that. Trent Dunham, the hometown hero, and the one there he is. The only hometown hero we have in this race. Carson Gum won it for the Xfinity Series race, and Chris Dollarson got a top 10 in that one, so that's a good sign right there. Looking on through. And on the final row, we have Alex May and DJ Curtis. So, Ian Dutta, the more unknown driver of the Twin X Racing group. Unclear about his future, and the same can be said about Dylan Poteet, the 31. However, Seth Cole, Alex May, they've already confirmed they'll be here next season, so no worries about them. But as far as Dutta and Poteet, well, we'll see what happens. Poteet, he's the points leader in the team right now, and especially in the chase, but for Dutta, well, he's just trying to ride what he can. Anyways, let's go down the track as I get the command to fire these engines here at Texas Motor Speedway. Oh, with the command there, sir.
Drivers, start your engine!
There's the command. It has now been given. While I get a piece of gum mouth ready to go, we'll let these cars roll on out. So here they all go. There we go. Well, the nighttime conditions Xfinity were absolutely crazy. We had 2 caution-free races before this race. Will it be a third one tonight? Or today, I should say. Excuse me. You're going to find out. Pace car on down pit road. Here we go, guys. The green flag is out. We are underway here at Texas. Yeehaw. Leading the first lap barely was Stephen Pollard the third in the Mobil 1 Jetta. And Michael Norman had to let off the throttle right there on that inside line. Now is still fighting with the Mobil 1 Volkswagen there. Trying to see if he can get that lead. Is the Dark Knight Chevrolet. And Pollard the third is going to hang on the outside line from the 3 of Norman. Now Cody Lamas working on the 3. Trying to get the second position. We're seeing both lines work. However, that outside line has been having a really good exit compared to the inside line. However, Cody, I thought, was going to clear the 3, and he's going to use the middle line to work that out. So you want to be using that middle line to get your passes. But while they're battling all over like crazy, especially teammates Richie and Lamas, this is allowing Pollard the third to say sayonara to the rest of the pack, and he is off and away. Looking through here, we're seeing 3 double wide and 3 wide racing going around here. And a bit single file action now. Richie trying to catch up to Pollard third. Kyle Miller, Mason Powers working together right there. I forgot to mention, too, Mason Powers is also a hometown hero for this race in the Cup Series. So Trent Dunham, Mason Powers failed to mention our hometown heroes in this race in their trying to do what they can. Keep in mind, Stewart Haas Racing only having the 41 and the 4 in the team with Mason Powers and Clint Spillman. Let's find Clint Spillman where the 4 is right now. And Clint Spillman, oh, he's quite a ways back. Where is he at? Oh my, where? There he is in the GoDaddy colors, all the way in 40th position. This is not good for Clint Spillman. William Duncan, the worst chaser among them all, right now in the last position. And a battle for second now heating up. That's Miller and Ritchie. Side by side for second. And Miller still fighting with the 5. Great Clips Shark Week Chevrolet will get the second position. However, he's not clear with the 5 because Ritchie got a good run off 3. Still fighting off of turn 4. And now Kyle Miller will get the spot. Now his next target he's going to see is the Jetta Pollard III. Now pit stops are going to be a factor also during this race. We shall see what will happen. But it looks like the main double wide battles still kind of heating up. Inside line you want to use is when you're having one car stuck on the outside line, then you just want to be all on the inside from that point on. Also, turn 3 and 4, you kind of want to be on that outside line. It's got good momentum, especially if you're all by yourself. It's like what RJ Bishop just proved right there to Sky Commons right there with the rookie. Good job right there. Now, Mason Powers is in the pass on the 5. Reggie Seth Cole in the 80 now working his way up as he's past Michael Norman. Jessica Shelton trying to follow. And Ian Dutta. Look at all the Chevrolets now working together. And now the Dodges of Second Keith Motorsports, Brett Pritchard in the 49, Zach Flickerton in the 8, also the 25 Angel Navarro, all just working together just to completely blindside the 3 and just pass them like crazy. Norman now just outside of the top 10 after looking for Ronti with the move right there on the inside line. That's Navarro's teammate right there. And Pollard the 3rd. They have a battle for the lead heating up. Here comes Miller and Mason Powers catching on up. Look at all the Chevrolets in the top 10 right now. You got Powers in 3rd, Ritchie 4th, Cole 5th, Shelton 6th. Just within the top 10. And just outside of it, look at the others, RJ Bishop and Ian Dutta. Even outside there, Michael Norman, who continues to slip back. Kyle Keith is now caught up to these guys, and Zach Rogers, the other Dodge Dart, making their ground there. Here comes Dylan Potey. Keep in mind, his points battle with these other drivers has been slipping down. Now he caught up and just got a whale of a run off Michael Norman. He's going to work on that inside line right there. Norman can't seem to get off that outside line. You got to be on that inside line, pound to pass people. Now the Audi's going to join on in. Anthony McCurry, the 61. Up towards the front. Miller, let's see if his time went a lot better than Pollard the 3rd. If he's cut some time down, he did by about 6/100ths right there. It ain't bad, but, you know, could be better. But Mason Powers is trying to help that 43 ever so slightly. And now he's all over the back bumper of the Volkswagen Jetta. Pollard the 3rd did not get a good run off that corner, but Kyle Miller sure did. Keep in mind, Kyle Miller is one of those drivers who is basically on the end of their cycle of finishing out their careers in the NRSL on a high note. Is the Go Bowling Ford. Miller trying to do what he can to get on ahead of the 06 there. Miller, 2 career wins in the NRSL. Both came last year. Especially that memorable Iowa race that was there where they had the photo finish against Michael Walton. That was his second and last win. It's been over a season now since the 43 has been to victory lane. And now Miller, here he comes, going for the lead. Pollard third got a good run on that high line, but now Miller's got Mason Powers helping. And now Powers is going to stick to the 43. This is going to allow Seth Cole now to catch on up into this battle. But Pollard the third got a good run off the outside line right there off 4. And now Powers working on Miller. He said, you know what? You tried. Now it's my turn. He basically said right away, let me show you how it's done there, young one. And he made it work so easy. And no problem for Powers. Wow. Now the Chevys are ganging up on the 4, but now Richie says, you know what? I was working with you some time. Now I want to be ahead of you. Jessica Shelton, the 0-2, following as well. And you want to talk about redemption? How about Brett Pritchard in the 49 right there? It's a big redemption, big time for sure. Because of the fact that, well, Pritchard, he wrecked out badly in the Xfinity race. Now look where he's at in the Cup race here. In the top 10, now in the top 5, and working his way up. Trying to work on that battle between Anthony Ritchie and Jessica Shelton. Actually, that's for the 5th spot. Apologies there. I guarantee you, once that 49 season open, he's going to attack right there. There's a big gap between the 91 of RJ Bishop and the 25 of Navarro, from 1.9 to 3.35 from the leaders. Holy mackerel. However, that top 10 starting to catch up with each other there from the 2nd place, but Pollard the 3rd has just been in checkout mode and has not looked back. Now Richie, trying to look for 3rd, can't seem to do it. Kind of big. Same for Ferranti. JP Bryant, RJ Bishop, they're catching up to the 29, Alex Ferranti right there. Oops, got the wrong button hit there. And now Seth Cole working on Brett Pritchard right there. Now, right now, Mason Powers is the top chaser. He's looking on that list here. Yeah, Mason Powers currently 3rd on the board right now. And then the next one there is the 91 of Bishop. Or no, the 80 is Seth Cole, then the 91 of Bishop. My apologies. And then on back is now Ferranti continuing now to work on Seth Cole. And the Pirates of the Caribbean Chevrolet. Cole got a great run on that outside line. He's going to hold on as we're at the halfway point of this race. Again, no cautions. All right, now this is very weird. First 2 chase races, we had caution. Well, with the exception of Wheels of Fire being a non-caution race. The last caution race we had was Chase Race 1. Excuse me, Chase Race 1 over in Orlando. Ever since then, we have been caution-free for the last 4 races. And perhaps a 5th one now today. However, in Xfinity has been a hell of a lot different, but the racing has been so different too. Now Kyle Miller trying to keep attacking Pollard. Actually, my mistake, Stephen Pollard the 3rd is the top chaser. My hugest apologies there. People do forget Pollard the 3rd is in the chase. And Pollard the 3rd making a pit stop And Mason Powers trying to take advantage of Miller's slowdown, battling for the lead. Side by side is the Go Bowling Ford Fusion and the Haas Chevrolet. Now Shelton catching up to the 41 there. So green flag pit stops beginning on lap 28 of 51. Anybody else coming down? Actually, anyone else but Pollard coming down? Pollard was the only one that went down pit road. Perhaps a short pit there, who knows? Now will the leader Mason Powers come on down pit road as Miller starts to slip back? Yes, indeed he is. Miller trying to find a line. He too will come on down pit road. Oh, and Pritchard ran into Ferranti. One car staying out, that's McCurry. Rogers and others in the back are also staying on out. Also, JT Bryant, RJ Bishop, and Michael Norman went down earlier as well. Where's Pritchard? Probably a little bit of extended stay on the 49 right there. Oh, Alex May nearly got into Matthews. Here come the rest of the drivers. Michael Walton will stay out another lap. There you see McCurry, Rogers, Spillman, Poteet, Flickinger, Harris, Lamas, Duncan, Fitzwater, Matthews, Dunham, Becker, Gardner, on down. And Bishop, Bryan, and Norman back down again. Black flagged by the NRSL. Also Alex May on down as well. And Michael Walton will be down pit road this time by. But they got all those three drivers I mentioned earlier, they got black flagged by the NRSL for speeding. Now Pollard is in dead last. There's Barber. And here comes more drivers back down pit road. I don't get. And more drivers are coming down pit road again. Another black flag for the three of Norman. Walton's come off pit road. Miller back down again. Another black flag for Kyle Miller. This is Brett Pritchard is the leader. Where's the 49? There he is. Now it said he was last score's leader. Now Levi McIntyre just got off pit road. He's coming back down again. He got black flagged. Another black flag. They are catching these people. And it isn't for speeding. It's something else. I'm still trying to figure out what in the world is going on here because they are getting black flag after black flag after black flag. And Brett Pritchard is somehow the leader. We are trying to get word from what the NRSL is saying. And we thought it was speeding, but I guess not. No word yet, though. Very odd. However, Clint Spillman is second. He is the top chaser. Dylan Poteet is third. That's another chaser. Jackie Tang fourth. Fifth, Sky Commons. Sixth, William Duncan. Seventh is Alex May. Eighth is Zach Rogers. Ninth, gotta go all the way back to Paul Barber. And 10th, somewhere in that pack, is Kyle Matthews. There's a total of 11 drivers on the lead lap. There is Gardner, the last car in the lead lap there. The 12th on down is a lap down after a consecutive stop of black flags going on by the NRSL. Again, don't know what is going on, but they were nabbing people. And you got to feel for people like Kyle Miller, Mason Powers. Those drivers up there were in the front of the field. And then all the random events after the pit stop just shook the whole entire field. Out of nowhere, Brett Pritchard is leading this race. I'm in shock right there. Ladies and gentlemen, if that don't shock you, I don't know what it'll be. Here comes Jessica Shelton. She is wanting her lap back. Questions, will Pritchard allow her to get her lap back? And Pritchard is not letting her get away easily because at the same time, because of that, this is allowing Clint Spillman in the 4 to really catch up to the 49. The 4's drafting the 0-2, and here comes Clint Spillman. That was a rookie mistake by Brett Pritchard because now here comes Spillman, the 500 winner. He will get the lead at the line. New leader, Clint Spillman. Who's in last place right now? It is Levi McIntyre. Holy cow. And now Norman working on Brett Pritchard. This is going to allow Clint Spillman to run away. And now it's trying to put Jessica Shelton back a lap down. And indeed the case. This has still been one of the most strangest races I've ever seen here at Texas Motor Speedway. Meanwhile, as Norman got around Shelton for what is the 12th position, a lap down, keep in mind, now Norman is working on Clint Spillman. Norman, keep in mind, is in 31st, 2 laps down. He's about to get one of his laps back. However, it's really not going to matter as much. But the 3 just wants to finish at least somewhere a little bit better, but it doesn't look like it. And Norman will get around. Now it's going to allow Shelton to be back on the lead lap. Maybe not. And I just noticed, look who's also coming, because Clint Spillman better not see this driver coming. That's Dylan Poteet. And my memory serves me correctly, throughout his career in the NR offline league, he's really good at Texas. That's something you really don't want to see. Because he's closing ground heavily quick. Shelton trying to pass the 4 to get herself back on the lead lap. Pritchard may have to worry about Poteet soon. Jackie Tang, you look secured in 4th. For Duncan, 5th. Common, 6th. McCurry. Others there lap down. 7th, Alex May. 8th, Zach Rogers is a battle for position. Paul Barber trying to battle those drivers up ahead of him. And look at 10th place, Kyle Matthews, stuck all the way where all the lap cars are at. Where 11th place, Johnny Gardner, the last car in the lead lap, trying to do what he can, but just nowhere close though. Shelton has got around the 4 of Clint Spillman, and Poteet has caught Brett Pritchard. Oh my goodness. Well, for Dylan Poteet, this is going to be a really big points day, but for Spillman, he really did not want to see that 31 up there. 4 to go. Now Spillman trying to work on Jessica Sheldon, putting her back a lap down. Now they're battling. This is going to allow Pritchard and Poteet to catch up. Now Pritchard's going to go to the high line because this is going to allow Poteet to go low. Not going to be enough. Spillman has relapped Jessica Sheldon, and now Brad Pritchard trying to get around her to try to do what he can to win the race. I'm telling you, out of nowhere has been Dylan Poteet. I mean that in the full extent of honesty. He just came absolutely out of nowhere. Now Chris Washer's catching up into the pack. 2 laps to go, though. And Poteet may be a little too late because of that slow car, or not slow car, but the lap car, Jessica Sheldon. 2 to go. Maybe down to Pritchard versus Spillman for the win. Now Pritchard's starting to lose it because Sheldon's going to gain ground to 49 and is now going to battle, and that may seize the opportunity to battle Clint Spillman for the lead. White flag being displayed for the 4 of Clint Spillman as they're battling just behind in second place, battling with the lap cars. White flag is out. This is an opportunity here, but for Clint Spillman, he's got 2 wins this season. He won the Daytona 500, which was the biggest win of his career, moving over from the 10 to the 4, driving the GoDaddy and all that other stuff. Well, his first season of the 4 has been a dream season as well. Checker flag is out. Clint Spillman will be a 3-time winner this season. He wins at Texas. Pritchard will get 2nd, Poteet 3rd, 4th Pang, 5th Duncan, 6th Commons, 7th Rogers, 8th May, 9th Barber, 10th will go to Kyle Matthews, who will edge out Johnny Gardner. They're now official. But for Clint Spillman there, that was a big win right there. And that couldn't have been big. I don't know what will be for that GoDaddy Chevrolet. So I mentioned our top 10 right there. And basically our 11th and 12th. Here's the rest. Let's bring up our chaser list too here. Kyle Keith, he'll come away in the 14th spot. Seth Cole, 15th. Let's see here. Zach Blickinger, 18th. 19th, DJ Curtis. Zachary Fitzwater, 26th. Holler the third, the pole sitter, will come away 32nd. He's got to be frustrated after that one. Bishop, 33rd. Powers, 36th. Wow, Levi McIntyre finished dead last in that one. That is not good for the 19 team right there. That's a frustration right there. But that'll do it, guys. Chase race number 6 in the bags. Can't believe it. We're getting closer and closer and closer to our opportunity to go for the championship hunt right now. So Dylan Poteet, though, he got away with a really big points day right there. The question is this, though. Who's going to come out on top as we head over to Pigs Creek next week for our second to last SS of the season there. And then it will be on from there. So Pigs Creek, Kansas, Sebring, and Zenjoltis are the last 4 races. We crown ourselves a champion for the Season 6 Xfinity and the Season 5 Golden Season Cup Series champion. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts on this race. Subscribe, power yourself, and hit that subscribe button, guys. 5 races in Cup we've had. Caution-free in the chase. Last time was the first chase race at Orlando. That's a new record that's been happening going on there. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys later over at Pigs Creek SS. Till then, Goodbye, everybody from Texas Motor Speedway. Here come the points as well.